This is my book, SS and the Big Fight. Written and illustrated by Spencer Keim. Color by Spencer Keim. Brought to you by Roman numerals. Page 1. In MMCXXI 2121, Super Spencer SS got a robot. Its name was SS8. 5 years later, he got another robot named RB80, and little did he know that these robots would help him in a battle against III, evil robots named RAT, BAT, and WW22. Page II. One day, SS was looking up at the sky when all of a sudden there was the sound of a rocket. Page II. He ran into his house and checked his computer, and sure enough, it read, "Bad guy alert." SS called SS8 and told him to activate the superhero mode of the room, and to launch all the A fighters, X fighters, N fighters, and B fighters, as well as the RBAT, the RBST, the RBOT, the RBM6, the RBTE, and RBTE Walker. Soon SS found what he was hoping not to find but was expecting. Rat, Bat, and WW22, the most evil robots in the universe. Spencer pressed the fire button of his RBOT. A shower of missiles rained down on the evil robots. 5 droids were destroyed. Then SS took out his green double-sided lightsaber and took out 10 droids, or X droids. Then SS found RAT destroying tons of trees with his robo-scissors. He said, "That's the last tree you'll ever cut." However, RAT pulled out a red lightsaber. SS gasped, and the fight was on. There were sparks everywhere, dodging, dashing, jumping. SS pressed the RB80 button on his watch, and 10 seconds later, RB80 appeared and pulled out 2 yellow lightsabers. SS said, "Don't be a sore loser," to which Rat replied, "Don't worry, I won't." Quickly, RAT pressed a button on his mechanical arm, and there was a whoosh, and another robot, BAT, appeared out of the sky. He pulled out a red lightsaber. Meanwhile, the droids, the bad guy walkers, the good guy walkers, and all of Spencer's teammates were battling. Unlike the last small battle, the edge seemed to have shifted to SS's team. Over C-100, droids had been destroyed, and thanks to the ground speeders, they had destroyed big IV-legged bad guy walkers called GNATs. SS's clever tactics destroyed XGNATs, but the lightsaber battle was not over. However, SS had a plan. The lightsaber battle was not looking good for SS. BAT and RAT kept on growing new arms whenever he got one off. His opponents were too fast, and SS knew he would have to cut off more than just arms to destroy them. SS had a plan. SS's plan was to get RB80 up in a tree and into the robosuit. Then SS would jump up in and activate the mode. So RB80 jumped up into the tree, and while SS battled RAT and BAT, which is a difficult task, RB80 got the mode ready. SS jumped up into the tree and activated the mode. Then SS had VI 6 arms and IV 4 lightsabers. Again, he knew that this was not enough, so he pressed the SS8 button on his watch, and pretty soon he heard a beeping sound. and SS-8 appeared and pulled out a blue lightsaber. When RAT saw SS-8, he also pressed a button on his arm. WW-22 appeared and pulled out another red lightsaber. Then SS had a new idea. He pressed the jet button on his watch, and a big robot plane appeared. Uh-oh. Jet said, "What seems to be the problem here?" And SS said, "Well, it isn't obvious," and pointed to Rat Bat and WW-22. "What up?" Jet shot some missiles at the evil robot and pulled out two purple lightsabers. Then Jet took out the leg of Rat. Then, with his lightsaber and SS, destroyed a circuit board on BAT. Pretty soon, RAT was badly damaged and BAT was smoking. But they could still move and fight. And where was WW-22? WW-22 suddenly dropped from a tree above and wrecked one of RB-80's arms. Grrr. SS said, "You naughty little robot. It's time to teach you some manners." SS took out eye of his feet with his lightsaber. WW beeped and whistled in protest and accidentally shocked BAT, making him sizzle. RAT yelled, "Retreat! Beep, beep, beep. Let's go." Pretty soon, all the droids had left, except I-1. Then, WW-22 accidentally shot the droid, and it started smoking, fell down, and exploded. Arrgh! RAT, BAT, and WW-22 jumped in the rocket and flew back to their evil base. Hurry up, WW-22! SS knew that he had not seen the last of the robots, but he knew he had successfully defended his planet, and he knew he would not see them again for a while. The end. Yay! Pew, pew, pew.